when we look at tricksters, we look at them as characters who may tend to break the rules, either physically or socially, and disrupting normal lives for others, and able to reestablish a new form or basis of something within life. If we look at the raven steals light, we see that the raven is one who comes across in the area of which it was dark, but one day he comes into connection with a daughter and an old man, and within their house he sees the light. So he is curious, and with this he comes up with a sneaky plan to try and get in to the house to see what's really going on. So as the raven becomes curious, and one day he sees the daughter go down to try and retrieve some water, he thinks that it would be sneaky from the raven steals the light. We see him transform himself into a pine from an evergreen and lands into her basket. From this, he then goes into the basket, and the daughter drinks him and becomes impregnated later down the road, and she gives birth to a loving little boy. But over time, the old man who is the father of the daughter, really builds a connection with the little boy. But with this, the raven / little boy becomes curious about the light that he had seen prior to transforming himself and becoming the son of the daughter. He gets the old man to let him look in the different boxes that he is curious about, and later plays with the boxes and figures out what is going on within the boxes. So over time, the boy looks in the boxes, and within the boxes, he later transformed back into the raven and gets the boxes caught within his beak, which transforms him back into the raven. He later flies off, and as he's shaking the beak, we get the stars and the sun. I think that in looking at a modern day character who may transform themselves from the movie Beetlejuice, we see that he is very chaotic and deceives a lot of people in bending his powers in order to manipulate others to gain his own possibility of coming back from the underworld. With this, he is a big liar to Lydia, trying to convince him to marry him just to gain his freedom. Through all his journeys, he shapes himself into many different things, scaring people, but in the end, he fails within all the tricks that he plays. I think that just as the raven tried to steal the light, yes, we may have got the stars, and the sun, but either way, he still got caught from the acts that he did.